Yeah. Hey guys, JJ here back again with another video. Now I know I have sent a teaser video to a lot of you of me riding another bike. I did initially plan to post that video this week, but uh, as it turned out, we do need some additional B-roll footage for the video to be perfect. Uh, it was a review video of Harley Davidson Iron 883, but unfortunately, as I have mentioned, I have to push it back. Anyways, this takes precedence. I just got another bike to take care of. It's my father-in-law's old Wave 110. I spent a lot of time with this bike way back when I first started riding, and unfortunately, he's unable to ride the bike that much these days. So she was just sitting there. So she's with me now. She's got some weird metal grips that I'm probably gonna change, and she beeps when I use the turn signals. I might keep that. I'm not sure yet. For this video, I thought I'd change things up a bit and talk about the legend that is the Honda Wave, the bike that took the Maldives by storm. It's still to this day, most of the bikes out on the road will be a Honda Wave of some sort. Let's start this tale in Male way back in the 90s when we were kids and the roads weren't paved. The most predominant bike back then was the Yamaha Mate series. There was the Mate 50 and the 80, I think. The Mate series was Yamaha's answer to the ever popular Honda Cub. We did get a few Honda Dreams in Male back then. It was a 100cc variation of the Honda Cub. Then in 1995, Honda launched the NF series. That was the Honda Innova in Europe, the Honda Supra in Indonesia, and the Honda Wave for the rest of the Southeast Asian region. They came as 100, 110, and 125cc variants. Anyways, these bikes started popping up in Male, mainly through one specific dealer, that is Shisha. They went on to become the official Honda dealer in the Maldives, and they started offering installment plans on the bikes. Naturally, the bikes were a big hit. The sudden accessibility paired with Honda's reliability was the key to the Honda Wave success in the Maldives. So this one is the first gen Wave 110, and for me personally, it's still my favorite Wave design yet. It has a certain charm that I like. So if you are familiar with the Honda Cub, you'll know what these bikes are all about. In case you don't, here's the rundown. This will fall somewhere between a full motorcycle and a scooter. It's still a manual transmission. You do have to shift gears. Basically, Honda just took the clutch and put it in your shift lever so that it will automatically engage and disengage before you shift gears. They all have a 4-speed semi-automatic transmission. The shift pattern is all down. You can take manual control of the clutch by moving the shift lever to a halfway point. There is a bit where it will catch and you'll know when the clutch is disengaged. And I do use the clutch actively in all my riding since I started, so I found that it gives me better control over the bike. I can feather the clutch as needed and give myself a little boost when needed. You can wheelie these bikes. There were a few guys doing stunts on this back in the day. So yeah, the Honda Wave, the unofficial official motorcycle of the Maldives. Reliable to a fault and fun to ride. And yeah, I plan to have a lot of fun on this thing. So yeah, as I mentioned, I probably will be changing the grips out. These are really ugly, and the main thing is my throttle assist won't work with these kind of grips, and I kind of need them as I have some issues with my thumb. I'll talk about the throttle assist in a later video. It's an incredible tool. It changed my whole life when I discovered it. So yeah, grips are gonna go. I think I'll upgrade the mirrors too. These are just horrible. And yeah, I'm still on the fence about the beeps with the signals. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. The beeps were kind of annoying at first, but I think they're kind of funny now. So yeah, we'll see. So anyways, this is gonna be my ride for a while. I'll still be using the Scoopy most probably for the lesson videos coming up, as I think yeah, I can explain the techniques better on that. So yeah, definitely more videos coming up. We have some bike reviews lined up, as I mentioned, the Ioniq 3 video. And yeah, that will be about it for this video. Enjoy the rest of the ride. If you like the video, please hit like, share it with all your friends. And yeah, if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. I post weekly videos, and do hit the notification bell so you won't miss an upload. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Canada.